Hmm. 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 Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you here. My name's Tick per Tick. It's always a glorious, wonderful time to see the members of the Grove come out and bless me with their presence. But yes, today we'll probably go through two more campaigns of Age Empires too. Well, campaign missions. And I would do more like I did with El Cid, but not. But I've already done blocks of two for the first campaign, almost every campaign up to this point, so I don't see much of a reason to break that tradition. And after this, I am probably gonna, you know, propose some ideas about what to do, what we want to do. At any rate. But yes, favorite music. For me, that's a tough one. It really depends on my mood, honestly. Sometimes I'm into alternative rock, sometimes I'm into country, sometimes I'm into rap. It's less about the genre and more the vibe of the artist, if I'm being honest. Some artists give me that good vibes and that good feelings, while other artists are, yeah, you're too are just a bit too aggressive, bit too much, if I'm being honest. But ultimately, it's just down to personal preference, as it always is. Anyway, now that I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting, let's get down to business. To Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpents. After all, these people, they've come across the sea. Surely they only intend the best for us, right? Right. Let's get to it.
Passed down to you by Cuauhtémoc, jaguar warrior of Tenochtitlan. Another omen. The lake around the great city of Tenochtitlan rose and boiled. It foamed until it washed against the houses of the city, sweeping many of them into the lake. I accompanied our dignitaries to meet with the new arrivals. We journeyed towards the coast, through the lands of our enemies, the Tlaxcala. When we emerged from the forest, the strangers welcomed us, although they kept their weapons nearby. I told them that we were Aztecs, representatives of the great Montezuma. Their leader said that his people were Spanish, and he named himself Cortés, although he seemed pleased when we referred to him as Quetzalcoatl. Although their armor and animals seem otherworldly, they did not seem like gods to me. We presented Cortés gifts of finest cotton and plumes of bird feathers, but he seemed more interested in the gold ornaments. He asked again and again if there was more gold to be found in Tenochtitlan. By now, Cortés had advanced all the way to the lands of the Tlaxcala. There was initial warfare made between Tlaxcala and the Spanish. However, when Cortés heard stories about the size of Tenochtitlan and the number of our brave Aztec warriors, he suggested that the Spanish and the Tlaxcala join forces and attack the Aztecs.
Hmm. How treacherous indeed. And, but what can you do?
We do not know the intentions of these Spanish arrivals. For now, our enemies are the Tlaxcala.
Unfortunate, but, what are we gonna do about it? Not much, really. Not much we can do about it. And just hope for the best. Really? Let's see. Watch them run. You can't stop us now. You can't slow us down. The Tlaxcala are already making moves. How disquieting. Either way, the Tlaxcala are gonna have to die soon. Can't leave such a great enemy unraided.
The Spanish are attacking our allies in Tabasco. We must come to their aid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way that's gonna happen. Nothing against Tabasco, but I simply don't have the economy. Need to sustain a war with Tabasco. I am not into committing suicide. Oh, but maybe they'll survive. Stranger things have happened.
But nay.
Very well.
Our runners have confirmed that the Spanish and Tlaxcala have formed an alliance against us. Now we must do battle with them both.
That happens. We can't slow down. We can't hold back, as that would instill our doom.
The Spanish armies are dangerous because of the beasts they ride into battle. If we could capture these animals, then the Spanish would be much less of a threat. It is to no avail. The Spanish beasts and weapons are more powerful than our warriors. Tabasco is lost.
Unfortunate, but it happens.
This is the pen where we will corral the captured Spanish horses.
But nay.
Alright, you three.
Aztec.
You'll come back there.
J. Ok. Axe. Sakonan.
Right now, our progress should be focusing on our eagle warriors, and soon enough, jaguar warriors.
But nay. Axe. J. Axe. Ok. Sakonan.
It's time to work, everyone.
But nay. Sakonan. J. Axe.
We can't be trifled with the Tlaxcala's actions.
Ok.
Not yet, at any rate. We will succeed. All it takes is time. All will always take is time.
But nay.
Ok. Achtzak.
Let's see, what is our population limits? 100. Enough to cause some trouble.
Outside. Outside. Outside.
Though we are dangerously dependent.
J. Ok. Ikho. Bantelwon. J. Ok. Ku. Ikho.
I should take care of that.
Het achsi. Komantse tsak onane.
But nay. Outside.
But yes, it won't matter all that much in the long run.
Outside.
As long as our resource income is great enough,
Ok.
we haven't much to worry about.
But nay.
Though the Spanish seem intent on attacking us, so we should inform our castles. As much as I hate it over here,
J. Outside. Ok.
well, we're slightly exposed.
But nay. Ok. Ikho. Outside. Axi.
We should be fine for now. What we just need is to make sure we have a fair, consistent income of gold. Also, we can train a fair, sizable army of eagle warriors and then jaguar warriors.
But nay. Axi. Axi. But nay. Sakonan. Sakonan.
Ok. Ku. Bantelwon. Bantelwon. Tsak onane. Achsi. Komantse.
Ok. Bantelwon. Axi.
Alright, return to work, all of you.
J. Ku. Outside. Ok. Sakonan. But nay. Sakonan.
Het achtzak. Bantne. Achsi.
J. Axi. But
Alright,
Ok. Ku. Axi.
there we are. The stone should keep us safe. Either way. Hey, we still need to focus on our upgrades. Get the chainmail armor out.
J.
Komantse. Ku. Bantelwon. Ikho. Achtzak.
Ok.
Let's see.
Sakonan. But nay. Sakonan.
Het tsak.
Since most of the harm was done to gold miners, we will replenish that.
Achtzak. Achtzak.
But yes, the Tlaxcala. How annoying they are. How annoying they continue to be. You can't stop us now. Can't stop us, no how.
J.
Don't want to overchop that, so we'll move you a lot over there.
Ok.
And move you down here. Still want some sort of defensive position.
Bantne. Achtzak.
There we are.
Achtzak. Ok. Achtzak.
That should mostly take care of that. For now, at least.
Batne.
And we'll establish a castle over here, and then we'll go back to stone. Not only blocking off the passageway, but helping to defend an area.
Komance. Achtzak.
Ugh.
Bantne. Achtzak.
There we are.
Het axi. Zak onane.
Either way, we will find our way forward. We have to. For our own survival, if nothing else. Which reminds me, we should probably invest into a university.
Ok. Ok.
A university and
Achtzak.
a temple.
Achtzak.
Oh, you just safe like that.
Cool.
After all, we're going to have to, once we tap out the Tlaxcala,
Bantne. Achtzuk.
still going to come down to us to rip apart our enemy. Yes, as we always do. After all, the longer our enemies remain, the more of a threat they will pose. Gonna have to research ballistics as well. Once we got ballistics down, we'll be effectively safe. Safe from most enemy attacks.
Ok. Bantel one. Cool. Bantel one. Comance. Bantel one.
We'll fall back.
Cool. Ok. Cool. Jonke. Jebio.
Batne. Achtzak.
Ok. Bantel one.
But with that, we should be pretty effectively armed. More or less.
Comance. Ok. Bantel one. Ok.
We'll have to discover more gold sooner rather than later.
Bantel one.
Plenty here.
Ok.
But the Tlaxcala present an issue.
Het. Achtzak.
That I'd rather not have to deal with immediately, but we'll have to deal with anyway. After all, they are a strong foe, so... Ultimately, it doesn't matter how long I have to wait. They will be taken care of, same as anything else.
Bantel one.
Comance. Cool.
Even if our stone runs out,
Ok. Sakunan.
we should be effectively fine.
Outside.
See, our tactics are already paying off.
But nay.
We don't
Sakunan.
have to worry about a thing.
Okay.
Ik ho.
Every little thing gonna be alright.
Jay.
What? What? No, seriously, what happened? Why did that?
O Bantelwon.
Oku bantel one. Jonke.
Comance.
Comante. Jebiok. Ku bantel one.
O Comance. Achtzak.
Frustrating that our foundation just suddenly evaporated like that. But no matter.
Ban. Ku bantel one. Ku.
We've recovered from worse. Even though I still have no idea how our foundation effectively evaporated like that.
Bantne. Achtzul.
Just one of those great mysteries, I suppose.
Ok. Jay.
We'll retry and rebuild a foundation further
Outside.
back then. Maybe this time we'll just collapse. Just maybe. Alright, what's the primary thing we have to gather? Gold? Yes. I also got to effectively trebuchets then.
But nay. Ok.
I'll put you to work doing this.
Outside. 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 Outside.
Kek. Achtzul.
Should keep us safe enough. After all, the Tlaxcala are our primary enemy, and we should be stronger than them for the most part.
Bantne. Bantel one. Jonke.
We just need to be on a defensive offensive. So there's more stone here.
Ok bantel one.
That's excellent to know, really.
Binchan. Bantelwon. Ok.
Bantne.
No joke, it is actually really nice to know.
Heck.
Ik ho. Comante. Jonke. Ok. Jebiok. Ban. Comante. Bantel. Ok. Banku. Bantel. Jebiok. Jonke.
There we are.
Okay.
Comante.
Righto, righto.
Ok. Ku. Bantel one. Jebiok.
Probably should invest in squires, actually. Given how slow my eagle warriors are running. And arson.
Comante. Ok. Jonke. Jebiok. Ok. Bantel one. Comante. Bantne. Ok. Bantel one.
Alright. Elite Jaguar warrior.
Bantne. Achtzak.
Comance. Bantne. Oku. Jonke. Walk. Bantelwon. Jebio. Bant. Jonke. Jebio. Walk. Ok.
Anyway, that should take care of that for the most part.
Comance. Walk. Jebio.
Because I am in no way tolerating them being where they are.
Comance. Jonke.
Hek. Bantelwon. Achtzak. 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 Achtzak.
Either way, that should provide him.
Bantne.
That should provide enough bases to keep things rolling.
But ne. Axe. Ok. Ikho.
Comance. Jebio. Banku. Jonke. Bantelwon. Ok. Comance. Bantelwon. Ku. Ok. Bantne. Jebio. Jonke.
Comance. Achtzak.
Ok. Comance. Bantelwon. Ku.
Bincha. Bantelwon. Che. Comanza.
Ok. Ok. Bantelwon. Jebio. Jonke. Banku. Ok. Bantelwon. Jebio.
Ok.
Ok. Jonke. Bantne. Comance. Jebio.
Ok. Achtzak.
Bantne. Ok. Ku. Bantelwon. Ku. Bantelwon.
Let's see. I went too far too silent for a while there, didn't I?
Comance. Jonke. Jebio. Ok. Ok. Bantelwon. Jonke. Bantne. Ku. Jebio. Jonke. Jebio. Comance. Jonke.
That should take it.
Banku. Ok. Jebio. Comance. Ok. Jonke. Jebio. Comance.
Yeah, there we go.
Ok. Bantelwon. Jonke. Bantne.
Those they were so arrogant to think such that bombard cannons could protect them.
But ne. Sakona. Sakona.
What a shame for them to be proven so wrong.
Comance. Achpinchal. Tzak. Onane.
But either way, we will do what we need to correct such erroneous thinking.
Bantne. Ok.
Sure, it's slow and expensive, but it's worthwhile.
Ok. Bantelwon. Ok. Comance. Jebio. Banku. Jonke. Bantelwon.
Given that they don't really effectively rebuild. Not to say they don't rebuild, but they just don't rebuild effectively.
Bantelwon. Jonke.
enough to pose a threat to us on a greater scale. Besides, if we just tackle that castle and the town center, they should be mostly defenseless.
Bantelwon. Jebio. Jonke.
It is truly wondrous to see
Jay?
our enemies driven before us. Brought low, such great foes, brought so low. Oh. Showing that their skill or their name truly doesn't matter here. That their name is meaningless to one such as us. To bring them down low, bring them down low, bring them down low. Oh, so low. And we'll get that upgrade as well. Might as well go all the way with our devastation. Since I'm already here, we might as well continue along the line of thought. Destroying what defenses, destroying their home, leaving none to survive. Because we simply couldn't allow that, now could we? After all that they're home to, they got such precious gold, such precious wealth and all the more for the Aztecs. All the more for the Aztecs. Can't trickle thine trips. Either way, let us continue destroying what remains of the Tlaxcala, see what we can find.
Bantelwon.
And after all, there should be some valuables here at the very least. Maybe they picked up a few relics. Relics to snatch away from our enemies today. Who knows, who knows, who knows indeed what wealth can be found while their enemies are driven before me. Who knows, who knows, who knows indeed at the shining golden and glorious wealth there is to find here indeed. It's quite a bit of gold, you see.
Heck,
Bantelwon. Heck. Ik ho.
Quite a bit of gold for you and me. Quite a bit of gold for us to see. Chemistry, I'll get those to Embracer. Can't allow such dangerous things to get in our way.
Comante.
But ultimately, it will come down to a siege of the Spanish fortresses.
Comante. Ku. Bantne. Bantelwon.
We'll just have to prepare. And as we always have. And possibly establish a castle on that hill over there. Besides, with the downfall of the Tlaxcala, we have plenty of gold, so we don't have to worry about wanting for some anytime soon. And so, we are in the good. We're good to go.
Comance.
With our deadly jaguar warriors leading the way. Yeah, we'll sell just a bunch of food. You do need quite a few trebuchets to effectively tear down the Spanish fortresses. Probably should look into upgrading them. In gold and stone mining. And research town patrol for our own safety. Let's see.
Ok. Aztec.
The Tlaxcala no longer being a primary issue that takes primacy, we can afford to relax a little bit. 7 trebuchets should be enough to tear down any defenses that get on our way. And tear them down pretty quickly too.
Ok. Ku.
Anyway, we will establish a castle over here.
Achtzak.
That's yes.
Comance. Achtzak.
Once that is done, you will go back to gold mining one way or another.
Ok. Ok. Bant.
Yeah, there's nothing left over there for you, so
Ku.
you should really just head back down here. Hey there. Righto.
Binchan.
Comance. Bantelwon. Ok. Bantelwon.
Either way, we should be fine. With our Eagle Warriors and Jaguar Warriors being so capable, well, that you almost wouldn't be able to believe it if you didn't see it. But yes. The Spanish shouldn't prove to be any threat anytime soon. Conscription as well. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna need heated shafts, and we're not really building walls, as we are building castles instead.
Ok.
But I think
Bant. Ok.
it's about time we gave Cortez a little wake-up call, don't you think? Or don't you agree?
Ok. Hek.
Jay.
You there.
Bantelwon.
You will be responsible for making
Aztec.
sure there's a constant
Aztec.
flow of military
Aztec.
units through the construction of multiple
Aztec.
barracks.
Aztec.
Next around here.
Aztec. 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 Aztec.
After all, we can't
Aztec.
have a deficit. anytime soon.
Orc.
But yes.
Bantelwon. Jonke. Bantelwon. Jebio. Orc. Bantelwon. 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 Comante. Jebio. Orc. Jonke. Jebio. Jonke.
And there we are. That's taking care of that.
Ku. Bantelwon. Jebio. Orc. Jonke. Comante. Orc. Jebionke.
Stop.
Bantelwa.
Cool. Cool.
Orc. Jebio. Jebio. Bantelwon. Jonke.
Either way.
Bantelwon. Jebionke. Comante. Jonke.
We're gonna have to tear the Aztecs, tear Cortez apart one way or another.
Orc. Bantelwon. Jebio.
Hmm.
Bantelwon. Bantelwon.
Comanta.
Right, alright. Oh, I should have expected that to happen. But it is a shame either way.
Orc. Jebio.
Hey, that's not a shame. Something so shameful we are unable to recover.
Bantelwon. Orc. Comante. Bantelwon. Ku. Jonke. Jebio.
I forgot that's. Oh well.
Orc. Bantelwon.
Probably should look into actually making some fire ships to take care of those.
Comante. Orc. Orc. Jebio. Jonke. Ku. Orc. Bantne. Comante. Bantne.
Oh, it's more annoying.
Jebio.
Anyway, that should take care of that for now.
Jonke. Comante. Jebio.
Either way, we will come out victorious one way or another. I've foreseen it.
Aztec. But nay, Aztec.
It also explains why it's taken such a long time. But yes.
Ok, ok. Comance, ku, bantelwon. Ok. Ok.
Let's see.
Jonke. Bantelwon. Ok, bantelwon.
I'll destroy you then.
Ban, ku, bantelwon. Ok, ku, ok, bantel, ok, ku. Bantelwon. Comance, bantelwon. Ok, ok. Jebio. Comance. Banku.
Let's see. How good are you?
Bantelwon. Jonke. Comance. Ku.
We should be fine either way.
Comance, hek. Tsak, tsak, unane.
Ok, bantelwon.
What are you doing?
Comance. Bantelwon.
You're supposed to move up with your support,
Banku. Ok.
not by yourselves.
Ok, bantelwon. Ku. Comance. Jebio. Ban.
Anyway. 4 trebuchets should be enough to take care of this.
Comance. Ban. Ok.
I have a present issue of a castle. Oh, also eliminating one of the more annoying enemies. He's allowing us to run more free than we would otherwise be able to.
Ok, ok, bantelwon.
Oh, do keep in mind that
Comance. Banku. Jonke.
even still, we will have to be a little cautious.
Comance. Jonke.
Hmm.
Ban. Ok. Ok. Ku. Comance. Ok. Bantelwon.
Alright then. But yes.
Ban. Jebio.
With that taken care of, we'll send these horses back. And no. I'd rather you not move up that way. Let's see if I cannot grab one of you. If they would be so willing to.
Axi.
Ok. Comance. Ku. Bantelwon.
Up in there and
Ban.
take care of business, yes?
Comance. Jebio.
Out you go.
Ok, ok.
A few fire ships, no more, no less.
Achtzak.
Comanze. Jonke. Jebiok.
Righto, righto. That's not.
Ok. Jonke. Bante. Jebioke.
Yeah, they shouldn't survive too long either way.
Comanze. Bante. Bantelun.
Eh,
Ok. Comanze. Jebiok. Ok. Bantelun. Ok. Jonke.
righto, righto. That issue is taken care of.
Bantne. Achtzak.
Let's see. A few fire galleys should be able to take care of anything that comes our way.
Ok. Bantelun. Jebiok. Ok. Jonke.
Let's see.
Het. Comanze. Achtzak.
Comanze. Jebiok. Ku. Jonke. Jebiok. Bante.
Either way, we're learning. In game, we will slowly but surely defeat our enemies regardless. Either way, we should make decent progress. The main thing that's been crippling us is those cannon galleons. So the solution is simple.
Het. Ikho.
Eliminate those cannon galleons from play.
Comanze. Ku. Achtzak.
Ugh. It is going to be a bit of a pain, yes, but worthwhile, considering all things considered. Probably gonna need you to fire in place real quick. Otherwise, I refuse to think that I've wasted all that gold. But something that doesn't work. If I have, I'm gonna be a little upset. Just a little, though. Yes, I have.
Comanze.
Oh well.
Ok, achsi. Aksak.
Ok. Bantel one. Jonke. Bant.
You don't often get the opportunity to rip enemies apart.
Comante.
Bantne. Iko.
Ugh.
Bantel one.
What a shame. Anyway, that should take care of that, at the very least.
Bant. Jonke.
For now, at any rate. And given that the northernmost base has been eliminated, I think we should really think about relocating there anyway.
Bantel one.
For safety's sake, of course.
Aksak.
Ok. Jebiok.
After all,
Who?
if we're going to mount an offensive, we might as well mount an offensive from
Manse. Ku.
where the enemy
Aksak.
can't really as effectively take care of us inside their own walls.
Comante. Jonke.
Che.
And make sure we're far enough away from
Aksak.
any possible bombard cannons. Out of the reach, out of the range,
Ok. Bantel one.
and out of the way. No matter what we do, we must stay safe. And we'll establish a few fast fire ships this time that actually can reach. Each outside of there.
Bantel one. Aksak. 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 Aksak.
Who knew actually having a military presence far forward enough to actually act as a deterrent would be helpful.
But ne. Aksak.
Comante. Ok. Bantel. Ok. Bantel one. Comante. Who?
Either way, there's probably some bombard cannon and somewhere out, some siege
Bant.
galleons around, so
Jebiok. Who? Jonke. Jebiok.
it's best we start getting this over with. Then start actively looking into getting rid of enemies now.
Ok. Comante. Jonke. Bant. Ok. Jebiok. Jonke. Comante. Bant. Ok. Bantel one. Jebiok.
Cold and I'm feeling.
Comante. Bant. Ok. Jonke. Who? Jebiok. Ok. Bantel one. Jonke. Bant. Who? Bantel one. Jebiok. Jonke. Ok. Jebiok. Bantel one. Jebio.
Whatever.
Oh,
Aksak.
Not like it'll matter all that much in a moment anyway.
Comante. Jonke. Ok.
Soon enough they'll be back under siege and I won't be able to do much about it.
Bantel one. Ku. Oku. Jonke. Comante. Jebio. Ok. Jonke.
Either way, we shall take care of our enemies the same way we take care of all our other enemies. Deliberately, slowly, thoroughly. It's mostly a matter of when, not if, they will die to our blades.
Comante. Jebio. Ok. Ok. Bantel. Bantel one. Jebio. Jonke. Jebio. Comante.
Taking care of our enemies like this, just so thoroughly, utterly, completely, inevitably.
Ban. Ok. Ku. Bantel one. Ku. Jonke.
Is satisfying in a way that's difficult to describe. What we're gonna need to do is take care of those ones, but the same way as anything else.
Comante. Ban. Jebio. Bantel one. Ok. Jonke.
Same way everything else is handled.
Ban. Jebio. Jonke.
Inevitably. After all, nothing is able to escape us forever. And Cortez, despite his abilities, evidently has been unable to stop us in our offensive.
Comante.
The main thing of significant notice remaining is
Jebio.
being what
it is
remains.
here that the Spanish sank their own transports to prove their
Comante.
determination to conquer our lands. Cortés must be nearby.
Oku. Jonke. Ban. Jebio. Comante. Jonke. Jebio. Jonke. Jebio.
There we are.
Ok. Jonke.
All that resource gathering meaning nothing in the end, as their entire civilization is pulled to the ground by spears and Aztec warriors.
Ok.
He's wearing obsidian macanas and wooden spears. Ugh. The armor against physical attack doesn't do much against sheer overwhelming force, does it?
Jonke.
Ugh.
Ban. Comante. Bantel one. Jebio. Jebio.
Yes, yes.
Ok. Bantel one. Ku. Jonke. Bant.
As the civilization ultimately gets torn down brick by brick.
Jebyo.
Until they're ultimately unable to even sustain their own population.
Bant. Jonke. Kumante.
Yes, yes, this is satisfying to do. Oh, yes. So very satisfying indeed.
Kumante. Jonke. Ok. Jebyo. Kumante. Jonke.
And there we are.
Ok. Oku.
Where is their civilization now? Where is the Spanish crown to defend their home?
Bant. Jebyo.
Such a shame that it came to this.
We have captured 10 Spanish horses. We are halfway to our goal.
Ok. Ku. Bantel.
Very well, very well.
Ok. Bant. Kumante. Bant. Bantel one. Ku. Ok. Bantel one.
But ultimately,
Jebyo.
the Spanish are defeated one way or another. And any contribution they try to make to their current war is ultimately fruitless, unhelpful, and doomed to failure.
Bantel one. Ok. Oku. Kumante. Ok.
Let's see.
Ok. Jonke. Bantne.
But ultimately, it will come down to skirmishes and cheap units and the like to ultimately take care of
Ku.
that issue that we're facing.
Ok. Ok. Ku.
After all, those bombards won't just take care of themselves now, will they? Fun.
Jebyo. Kumante. Jonke. Ok. Jebyo. Bantne.
There we are.
Now that we have all of the Spanish
Ok,
horses,
Bantel one.
they
Ok.
will be unable to send their deadly knights and
Bantel one.
conquistadors into battle.
Yep. I mean, it's inevitable.
We have defeated the Tlaxcalans and slowed the Spanish advance, but I fear the final confrontation is yet to come.
Unfortunate but true.
Ku. Bantel.
We did
Ok.
this. We did wreck house on the Spanish quite thoroughly, did we not? Oh, thank God! I was worried it wasn't going. The end of the scenario wasn't going to trigger.
Although the Aztec warriors fought well that day, my men were frightened by the beasts that the Spanish rode into combat, and by the noise of their exploding weapons. Although we had survived the attack, I thought it best to withdraw towards Tenochtitlan and share with Emperor Montezuma all that we had learned. I don't know if my uncle Montezuma was being cowardly or merely trying to preserve us from the wrath of the gods, but he sent more gifts to Cortez along with an invitation to visit our great city as his personal guest. I was there when Montezuma met Cortez on one of the causeways leading into our great city. The Spanish had evidently never seen anything like Tenochtitlan, and they stared in wonder at the brightly colored markets and pyramids rising out of a man-made island in the middle of a gigantic lake, Texcoco. Some of the Spanish soldiers asked whether it was all a dream, the first glimpse of things never heard, seen, or dreamed before. Montezuma led Cortés to the top of the Great Pyramid, where he pointed out the various canals and neighborhoods of the city. But Cortés was mostly interested in gold ornaments, and helped himself to any which he encountered. I was no longer convinced that this man was Quetzalcoatl. So says Cuauhtémoc, jaguar warrior of Tenochtitlan.
Ah, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Anything we missed? No? No. Just the Spanish trying to desperately restart the economy with the allies once were.
Che? Ok.
I mean, ultimately it led to nothing, considering we still ran roughshod of the Spanish. Once their base was basically turned over, there was nothing they could do. Next level, everybody! Let's go!
Passed down to you by Cuauhtémoc, prisoner of Tenochtitlan. The next omen we did not see, but heard. The voice of a weeping woman who cried in the night that she could not hide her children. Indecision plagued Emperor Montezuma. Was this man Quetzalcoatl, or was he just a man? As the emperor brooded, the citizens grew restless. Cortés kept a close watch on the emperor, and soon Montezuma became a prisoner in his own palace. Thus did the Spanish take Tenochtitlan without a siege. The Spanish collected all of the gold they could find. They were not interested in our art or ornaments, but merely melted down the gold for the return to Spain. They also outlawed any further sacrifice to the gods. When the priests protested, they were killed. The citizens and warriors of Tenochtitlan were enraged. We knew, even if our emperor did not, that these men were not gods. Riots broke out in the marketplace and at the palace. When Montezuma himself appeared on the walls urging the Aztecs to be at peace, the people threw stones at him. It was time to remove these so-called gods from Tenochtitlan.
Fair enough, fair enough. It does seem like it's the time to rebel.
I must make my way back to Tenochtitlan and end the Spanish influence there. But how?
That's a good question, Jaguar Warrior. Who has an absurd attack boost?
If you truly mean to free Tenochtitlan, then we will fight alongside you. Many Aztecs are held prisoner to the north. They would join us as well.
Very well, very well. Let us go forth. I mean, one thing I don't really understand is why this hasn't been made into a hero unit yet. Cuauhtémoc must survive.
Out of my way, pig.
But what can you do?
There are transports on the beach ahead, but they are guarded. We will need several Aztec warriors to defeat them.
Well, we have several Aztec warriors now, don't we? There we are. Without a single loss as well. There we go. Across the river, across the ford, and away we go. Can't stop us now. Can't stop us now.
What are you doing so close to the city? Stirring up trouble, no doubt.
What are you doing? And whatever, you felt like any other conquistador. But as you do, as you do.
A Tlaxcalan priest. We must be cautious. I wonder what would happen if we open the jaguar pen.
There we are. Yes, yes, yes. I do so enjoy the fact that let's see. And there we are. Protect the onager. Yes, yes, yes. The onager should come in handy soon enough. Hopefully.
Montezuma was tricked by the Spanish. Vengeance shall be ours.
Indeed it shall be. Hence. Pikemen and skirmishes.
We have reached the Tlaxcala outpost. We do not have time to destroy every building. Let us free the prisoners and escape.
No attack stance, if you would. As they say, we don't have time to burn this place down. It'd be redundant to do so. We shouldn't waste our time on trivial matters anyway.
Vengeance shall be ours. We can gather our strengths across the lake, but to get there, we must steal a transport from Tenochtitlan.
There we are. And there we are. Right then, right then. We'll go across the lake as we always have. Avenue. Anyway, that should lead us in easily enough. And destroying the Spanish wonder should be easy from here. After all, they only have one villager building it. After all, why would I bother building our strength when our strength should be enough? After all it took was to, you know, get across the river. Let's see, I know we can do this without building up a further army. It's just a matter of you know, bringing the onager where it needs to be. In order to more effectively destroy that wonder. Easy enough, easy enough. I know I can do it better than that. But I'll indulge, I'll indulge. I'll play the snare properly this time.
I must make my way back to Tenochtitlan and end the Spanish influence there. But how?
Let's see. Yes, yes, yes.
If you truly mean to free Tenochtitlan, then we will fight alongside you. Many Aztecs are held prisoner to the north.
Righto, righto.
As well.
Righto, righto.
Out of my way, pig.
Pigs, more like it, but oh well. Oh, we're not being specific here.
There are transports on the beach ahead, but they are guarded. We will need several Aztec warriors to defeat them.
No, we just need like eagle warrior. Well, a jaguar warrior was more than enough. We will destroy this wonder in good time. But yes, I do think if we do rush this, we could effectively destroy it. But,
What are you doing so close to the city? Stirring up trouble, no doubt.
righto, righto, with that in care, we don't need to worry about that.
A Tlaxcalan priest. We must be cautious. I wonder what would happen if we open the jaguar pen.
That would happen. Let's see. As you end up killing multiple of our own people. Ah well.
Montezuma was tricked by the Spanish. Vengeance shall be ours.
Righto, righto.
We have reached the Tlaxcala outpost. We do not have time to destroy every building. Let us free the prisoners and escape.
There we are, there we are. Let's just keep going, just keep going. And can't stop us now. No, it is just too slow to keep up with us for the most part.
Comante. Oku.
Vengeance shall be ours. We can gather our strengths across the lake, but to get there, we must steal a transport from Tenochtitlan.
Jebio. Bantel ok. Bantel ok.
There we are.
Jebio. Comante. Ok. Jonke. Comante.
And there we are.
Ok. Bantel one. Ku. Jebio.
Righto, righto. This should keep us going. Going quick, going fast. Can't slow down, no way, no way, no way, how?
Jonke. Command. Ok. Bantel one. Jebio. Ok. Jonke. Bantel one. Jebio. Comante. Jonke. Jebio. Comante. Ok. Jonke. Comante.
Righto, righto. Just get in the ship.
Jonke. Ok.
Go, go, go! God damn it. Oh well. Frees up population space if nothing else. Still doesn't make it any less taxing. We still have to hyper focus on economy. Economy if we want to survive. Especially on skirmishers and eagle warriors.
Comante. Ku. Ok. Bantel one.
We can train priests at this monastery and use them to capture villagers from Tenochtitlan.
Ugh.
Heck. Bantne. Comante. Bantne. Ok. Bantel one. Okay. Ok.
Righto, righto.
Binchan. Bantelwon.
Ku.
Let us just get on with it.
Comante. Ok. Jebio. Jonke. Jebio. Bantne. Jonke.
This is run on long enough. And I'd rather just build a castle and quote Pez's face and be done with it.
Comante. Comanta. Bantne. Jebio. Ok. Ok. Binchan. Ok. Ik. Bantelwon. Ik.
Righto, righto.
Comante. Banku. Heck. Ok. Comanta. Ik. Ho.
Hek. Banku. Ok.
Okay. Bantelwon.
Ok. Bantelwon. Hek. Ikho.
Alright then.
Achtzak.
Binchan. Heck. Comanta. Bantelwon.
Yeah, I'll probably just end up sending my army back around here.
Ok.
Okay. Comanta. Ku.
Either way, we'll get the same result.
Ik ho. Ku. Bantelwon. But nay.
It's not like they can do much about it. The fortified gate is locked.
Aztec. Okay.
Comante.
Bantelwon.
So what we'll do is make a couple trebuchets. We'll build the castle, make a couple trebuchets, move them around, and make a couple trebuchets from there.
Okay. Bantelwon. Ik ho.
Comance. Ban.
Because what
J.
we really need
Aztec.
it is a castle in order to make some proper siege weapons.
I have heard tales of an island in Lake Texcoco that is
Bantelwon.
covered with gold, but is sacred to Tezcatlipoca, the jaguar god.
But yes,
Heck. Ku.
what I think we'll ultimately do is bring some tribute. Is focus on getting some trebuchets out
Ok. But nay.
and getting them moved out accordingly.
Aztec.
Comante.
Bantelwon.
Jonke. Jebio. Ok. Jonke. Bante. Comante. Jebio. Jonke.
Either way,
Bante.
we should be fine. And we'll also get some fire ships to protect our investments
Aztec.
in order to keep things flowing.
Ok. Bantelwon. Ok. Bantelwon. Ok. Jonke. Jebio. Ok. Comante.
Bantelwon. Bantelwon.
Ok. Ok.
Bantelwon.
Bante.
J. But nay. Axe.
Comante.
So yes, we'll make a couple fire ships
J.
and throw the rest of our economy deep into making trebuchets.
Bante. Jonke. Jebio. Ok. Comante.
Bantelwon.
Ku. Ok.
Anyway, that should take care of that.
Ok. Jonke.
But nay.
Seems like our castle does not have the necessary range yet.
Comance. Achtzak.
Yes, yes, do that.
Ok. Outside. Outside.
Either way, we will be fine.
Outside.
Ok. Ku.
Comance. Bantel one. Bantel one. Bantne.
Hetsul. Bantelwon. Achtzak.
J. Outside.
Order.
Bantne. Achtzak.
But yes, what we need to do is make sure we have like, what, 7, 8 trebuchets? Enough is a good way to put it. Make sure we have enough trebuchets.
Comance. Bantel one. Ku. Ok. Bantel one.
Ok. Achtzak. Achtzak. Achtzak.
Let's see.
Oku. Bantne. Ok. Ku.
Either way, those walls are down, so...
But nay. Outside.
Comance. Ok. Bantel one. Ok. Ok.
Let's see, let's see, let's see indeed.
Achtzak.
We just need to maximize our economy real quick.
Comance. Achtzak.
Which means maximizing what we can produce.
Ok. Outside. But nay. Outside.
Yes, yes, destroy those two houses. Oh, the horror.
Ok. Outside.
Two valuable houses being
Outside.
destroyed. What will I do? Ugh. Righto, righto. It doesn't mean you have to destroy the Spanish Wonder before it's built, we just need to destroy the Wonder in general. Let's see. And like the AI, we have constant room for growth.
But nay. Aksak.
Ta-da.
Achtzak.
Either way, we should have a booming economy in no time.
Bantne. Sul. Achtzak. 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 Achtzak.
And there we are. Quite frankly, well.
Ok. Aksak.
Just make the mining camp. And call it good.
Jay. Aksak.
There we are, there we are.
Ket. Ku. Ok. Achtzak. Achtzak.
What is our population limit again? 100. Let's see. I don't trust I have to destroy any transport ships, so move on without them.
Manse. Zak. Onane. Ok.
But nay. Sakonan.
Bantne. Zak.
There we are. That should keep us moving and grooving.
Bantne. Comance. Debio.
Given how fast our economy is working, what we really need is just to grab a
Jay.
few
Bantelwon.
villagers that are not currently occupied, with anything other than wood gathering, and toss them in.
Bantne. Jonke.
Because if worst comes to worst, first we will just move up and through here.
Comance.
Bantelwon. Ok. Akse. Ok. Akse.
Righto, righto. Righto, righto.
Hek, tsak, onane. Komance,
Batne, Sakonan.
And we'll just park ourselves right over here.
Ok. Sakonan. J. Aksak.
That should tear down their wonder easily enough.
The Spanish thought that Tenochtitlan was theirs, but they did not count on the strength and courage of Aztec warriors.
Oh yes, that's how you usually defeat Cortez.
ok,
Just the castle was a precaution at any rate. So.
The Spanish called it La Noche Triste, which meant the Night of Sorrows in their language. At first, the Spanish barricaded themselves in our homes and palaces, but we continuously attacked their quarters. With stones, slings, and arrows, we drove the Spanish and Tlaxcalans through the streets of Tenochtitlan and across the 3 bridges and over the walls into Lake Texcoco. Thousands died. Those Spanish that were not killed by macanas or javelins were drowned by the weight of the treasure they refused to leave behind. Tenochtitlan lay in ruin, but the city was ours again.
Indeed it is.
Many brave Aztec warriors died that night as well, including noble Montezuma. The Spanish claimed that our own people had killed him with thrown stones. Thus, it was a night of sorrows for us as well. So says Cuauhtémoc, defender of Tenochtitlan.
Ah, yes. Let's return to the map. Got only the wolf. There ain't gold over there, like you said. Paramount coin sitting over there. So basically, our only source of coin was there, there, and there. Oh, look at that attempt. It is a real shame that you're only producing out of a dock that, well, is unable to effectively contribute to what you need to contribute to. Ah well, you can't fault them. They're the AI. They're stupid. In their own right. Powerful, but stupid. I feel like that's enough for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming. Oh jeez. Is that up the entire time? It probably was. We all do mistakes like that. I can't believe I didn't catch that. Either way, thank you all for coming.